Yo guys, it's me, Squish the Card Master, and it's really late. It's decently late at night. Oh, let me move this back. It's alright, but I thought I'd make a video on this because something very special is going to happen later this week. I'm going to be attending my first regional for Dragon Ball, so I'm going to show you my Jiren list, which if you scroll a while in my YouTube, you'll find a second place Jiren. That's for my locals from a very long time ago. This is my current Jiren list. Mini cards have been lended to me from friends. Shout out to Nick and Chase from my locals over at Win Condition. A lot of great people there too. One of my friends, Alexander. A bunch of great people. Shout out to all you guys. So here's my list I'm going to be taking to regionals. I will film and post out shorts about my placing and stuff like that on my channel. So come Friday and you'll see how I placed and stuff like that. Well, I arrive at Friday. I should be done by the end of the weekend, so expect videos. So here's leader, Jiren. Gonna be taking him. He's semi-rogue. He did get support, which I cannot use it, sadly, because the same day of the anniversary box support of this deck is coming out the same day as the tournament, so it is not official, but expect a list from me when I get the support, another one. Or maybe I'll just not. I might make a short about it. Who knows? Anyway, onto leader. The spirit boost on the very top is basically, to summarize it, I can X evolve on your turn, as long as I pay the cost. The activate main is take life, look 7, play a weenie, 1-drop universe 11 in rest mode, and awaken is untap 1, draw 1, 4 less, generic. You get a draw 1 now, which is pretty nice. Limit 2, every time you EX evolve with a universe 11, which is the only time you're really EX evolving, to be honest, you get +5 power and stacks twice. Spirit Boost 1 is the same as on the front, EX evolve on your opponent's turn, which comes in really useful in this meta actually, because most of the time people swing with their boss monster and then you play your 8-drop, which will neg 35k ignoring barrier. So as long as you got that unison on board and you are able to spirit boost, usually I just wait till their turn, play it on their turn, kill their boss monster, and play my boss monster. So I'm gonna put the leader aside. So here's the Z deck. I run 2 Defender of Life. I want to go over this really quick so I can get into the main deck, because I've already showed this, so you should know decently around what it does. Place a Saiyan under, ignore this guy against barrier, you burn your opponent alive. This doesn't really matter because our leader is not Pan, so 2 energy, double strike, deflect barrier, burn a life, nice. Run 2 of those. Now, thanks to people at Win Condition, ouch, you've run 3 Rush Attack SSB Vegeta. He is 2 energy, deflect. He's basically a 20k because every time he swings, he combos a mono red card from your drop with 5k power. So basically every time he swings, he's a 20. So you swing once, 20, and then if you have 4 more Z energy, switch him to active. Alright, sorry. Had to delete some stuff for space. Anyway, he gains 10k, double strike, and barrier, and he combos a card, so he's 30k, double strike on the second attack, so really strong, especially if you have that 4 Z energy, which is the only time you're gonna play him out. And then I settled for just 1 omnidirectional beam. I don't see a lot of builds playing this. In fact, I don't see a lot of red running around nowadays. It's mostly green Gohan, Android 21, better decks than red currently. Oh yeah, forgot to tell you what this does. Neg 25 the whole board, not an annoying barrier, just neg 25 normal. Alright. I'm gonna try not to damage these sleeves because these are actually new. I bought new ones specifically for regionals because if you have nicks in them, or if they're bent or creased in any sort of way, they might try to ring you up for a disqualification for cheating. So yeah, kind of nervous, don't want to do anything to these sleeves. 4 copies of the Topo Unison. When you X evolve, gains a marker and 5k. +1 is play a weenie at the end of your turn in rest mode. Neg 7, burn them alive if they're at 3 or more. So you can pair that with the Goku and burn them twice. If you spend 2, you can take them from 4 to 3, and then Topo take them down from 3 to 2, and then just smack them with a double strike. Rerun 4. Jiren Thirst for Power. When he's played, search try for red Jiren. Very simple. Jiren, the permanent, don't worry about the permanent on Thirst for Power. I don't even know why that's there. It's for a very old Jiren card. Jiren the Avenger, when he's played, draw, limit 1, discard, bottom deck him, and then look, from the drop area. Discard, bottom deck him, look for a evolve 5 or less Jiren, red. So, allows you to search, if not all, every Jiren that has evolved except for the 8 drop. I chose to run 3 of Kunchi, Warrior of Universe 11. When he's played, draw, and all non-Kunchi Universe 11s gain barrier, all 1 drops. Rerun 2 Jiren Tempered Form. When he's played, play the Topo Unison, or you could draw 1. Yeah, draw or play Unison with a marker 1. 1 marker, whatever, same thing. He also has a drop effect, like Jiren the Avenger. Send him from drop to warp, give your Unison a marker, which comes in really good with this new support, because it revolves around the Unison, meaning more markers is better. 2 Raditz Saiyan Youth, 4 or less, bottom deck a card, draw 2. Simple. And then the other 2 is one of my favorite super combos I use in almost every green or red deck. Mostly red. Combo, play a Cyberman blocker token when it's comboed. So yes, you could combo the token and make it a 15k combo, which sometimes comes in clutch. But mostly I just use on my opponent's turn to get a blocker and save myself from heavy attacks because red doesn't have a lot of defense. 2 Jiren Pride of Universe 11. I took it down from 3 to 2 because sometimes it just gets clunky and sometimes your opponent just leaves the 1 drops and there's no need for this to be in your hand. But discard him, play 2 1 drops from the graveyard with their skills negated. You play him in active mode so you can EX evolve. 1 Yamcha because he's limited, but basically it's counterplay. As long as I have a Unison with 2 or more markers, I can play him for free and neg 2 things 15. 15 power. I'm gonna drink some water. Remember, folks, if you're filming, stay hydrated. 2 of these guys, I know it might be a bit surprising. Why do I have these in here? I'm not playing GT, am I? That's where you're wrong. You're right, actually, I'm not playing GT, but I can use this because my Unison becomes a 10k when I EX evolve. So I place this under, gain a marker, and I could spend 3 for 4 more and just Spirit Boost 3 board wipe, and this becomes a triple attack. So good aggressive and board wipes if I need to. Which, as you can see, the recurring theme of just hating on aggressive swarm, which is nice. 2 difference of status will become. Oh, the camera does not want to focus. Can it focus? There we go. 2 difference of status. You have to spirit boost at least 1. This comes in clutch really good with the new support, because your unison just goes like currently your unison will be like 6, 7 markers. With the support, your unison becomes a +4, which is really crazy. So this will come really strong later, but currently it's still pretty good. -5 and then -5 for each marker you minused. Now onto the EX Evolve targets. I'm gonna go over these quick because I want to keep this as short as possible, because I'm gonna do this eventually again when I get the anniversary support. So Jiren, EX Evolve, draw 1, activate main. You could read it, but I do not use it at all because it's terrible. It's mostly just a 19k for a certain reason, because the 5-drop gives a Jiren 1k, so you make that 19 a 20. That's why we have that in here. That is the only reason. 4-drop, draw, neg something, 10k. Simple. Goes over a 1-drop. Red 1-drop, Universe 11. Jiren. 1 Violent Raise, because it comes up yet again. Green Gohan, Blue Ranger 21. Most of the decks just have big guys. So also remember the errata if you don't remember it. It used to be 20 or more, but now it is 30 or more. So only hits super big guys. Shout out yet again to hold on, I forgot it for a second. Hold on, give me a second. Win Condition Games. Thank you, Win Condition Games, lending me this. Activate main, spend 4, play it. Neg one of your opponent's leaders, -5. It is a triple strike, ultimate deflect. I'm gonna be honest, I've tried in some matchups to get the the sparking 25, but I just can't. It's half my deck. You're never gonna get there, so just expect just a triple strike. And yet again, another board wipe piece. Activate main, remove this card from the game, board wipe everything, ignoring barrier, and bring your opponent a life. So, big triple strike, negs board, or destroys board, and burns a life. Really useful. Only 1 since it is hence an ultimate, so you can only run 1. The Jiren in question that gives 1k. Spend 1, draw. On a 1 or 4 cost Jiren, you only want to do this on 4 costs. You could on 1 cost if you really need the aggression, but I do it on 4 because it gains protection. What I mean by that is this permanent right here. If it gets removed by skill, you could place 2 cards from under this, the 1 and 4 drop, place them in the drop instead of being removed, or you could take a life. When he's played, draw 1 and give some Universe 11 leader or battle card 1k. So you gotta choose other than him. You cannot give him 1k roast. That would be absurdly broken. But if you have 2 of these guys, if you have 1 in play and then you play another, you could choose this one and give it 1k. Yeah, this is other than this card, but not other than Jiren Surge of Strength, meaning that I think you could do that, but if you're not sure, don't do it. Yet again, my phone hates me because it keeps on cutting out because I need to delete stuff. Hopefully, I have this much of the deck to go through, so I'm gonna try to go through this really fast. Keep it short and simple. Here we go. Let's go. Do this quick. 3 Jiren Surge of Power. Neg something, 35k, ignoring barrier. Nice. Hits literally almost every boss monster in the current format. You could drop a card from under him, restand him, and give your leader 5k. So EX evolve twice, make your leader 25k, swing with him, restand, make your leader 30k. 3 of Broly, surging attack, spend 1. If your opponent has 2 more, he's a 25k critical because he has Servant, and give your leader Overlord so you could draw 1 and bottom deck him, or you can KO something 50k or less. Really aggressive. I like him. Just 2 of these guys, these Gohans, they get reduced by 1 for each Z energy cost, or well, for not or, but it's both combined. So neg the cost for each Z energy cost of a battle card. The Z energy cost would be like, for example, if I had omnidirectional beam in play, the Z energy cost would be 1, so he'd be reduced to 3. He's also reduced for how much Z energy I have, so he's a 1-drop double strike blocker that negs 20. Good counterplay. Now we have 4 cards left. Really simple. I'm gonna go over them. Testing op. You don't know what it is, read it. Pause video and read it. Sorry, don't want to be rude, but gotta get through this. So phone doesn't cut out again. After image, yet again. Pause, take a look at it. Alright, and that's my list. Yet again, expect upcoming regionals reports. Filming of pricing, entry pricing, hanging out with people, stuff like that.